Hello, everyone. Welcome to Celebrate Black Excellence Speak Out. I'm a digital host, Carlton T. Clay. Our next poet is coming to us from Meridian, Mississippi. I present to you Dan Vaughn.
After witnessing the 3 my grandfather had, we figured she knew every sign and every symptom and would never be a victim. But on completion of her surgery, the physician made mention of the issue of her inner scar tissue, which was evidence of at least one unreported heart attack. And we said, heart attack? She just thought she just had a bad case of the hiccups. And if she would just be still and hold her breath and listen to God, then everything would be okay. Kind of like when she was 4 or 6, not really sure because only time knows her real age, living a life between slavery and sharecropping in a house where the foundation was no stronger than her father's 2 hands. It had to be the autumn or the spring when a summer breeze tangled with the winter wind and in the Mississippi sky twisted a tornado that reached down and destroyed every crop. And just as easily as you would pop the top to an aluminum can, it tore off the roof and blew out all the walls and scattered all the furniture, but didn't touch not one of the 9 souls that sat, kneeling, being still, holding their breath, and listening to God. I kind of left when she left her home, family in Mississippi for the first time for Chicago, a husband, and the perception of a better life, just to be sent back pregnant and alone until he made enough money to join her. I like when her son had his first asthma attack with no inhaler, no pump, no Primatene mist, just a brown paper bag, and her faith in him being still and holding his breath and listening to God. And that becomes her answer, her antidote to the Great Depression, World War II, civil rights, Jim Crow, Vietnam, failed crops, job stops, Ronald Reagan, George Bush, Gulf War, 10 Towers, poverty, wealth, sickness, and health, just being still and holding her breath and listening to God, just being still and holding her breath and listening to God, just being still and holding her breath and listening to God, just still holding breath, God, still holding God, breathe, hiccups. And as I held her frail-aged body, I felt the warmth and the strength of her soul as I told her that she looked good. Only her to answer, "You crazy, boy. I done got old." And as we both laughed, I looked down upon her silver gray white hair and noticed how the waves gradually blend with the wrinkles in her forehead, resembling the tracks of a vinyl record, each space representing a groove that sings a life song that could only be sung by the one that's doing the living. And I remember the songs, and I think back over the stories, and I think back over my own life, the times that I've had emergencies with no plans, the times I've been caught in the midst of the storm, or the times that I've had heartache that I thought were only the hiccups. And I just be still, hold my breath, and listen to shh, Grandma, I think I hear him.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for Dan Vaughn. Thank you so much for that piece. We definitely appreciate you. Now, if people want to know more about you, they want to hear more of your pieces, how can they get that information?
They can listen to my audio stuff on Spotify. It's under my full name, Daniel Allen Vaughn. Allow me to reintroduce myself. And then I actually have a full-length book that they can get on Kindle or Amazon, again, under Daniel Allen Vaughn. My main book that's out there is I-57, The Journey Home.
Awesome. We definitely appreciate it. And thank you again for being here on Celebrate Black Excellence Speak Out. We definitely appreciate you.
Thank you for having me.
And if you want to be a part of Celebrate Black Excellence Speak Out, send us an email at CBE365@WJBF.com. I'm Carlton T. Clay. This is Celebrate Black Excellence Speak Out. Have a good one.